Chris Witters here, and welcome back to SEO Part 2. Here we're just going to continue where we left off. We're going to start to dive a little bit deeper into the on-page SEO and really what makes this work so well to get on page 1. So this is where we left off. How do we get this down here? Well, this is really super simple. I'll have the link below. So basically, after we find the address, we just take the zip code and I go right to this great little site here. I'm going to paste that in there. And I'll usually do about a 30-mile radius, whatever makes sense. 30 miles seems pretty reasonable to me. And then we have the options here to include the city and the results. We do want to do that. Include the city and the state abbreviations. We could do that as well. I'm not going to. Include city name results. No. Include the zip codes and the results. So this is really the two things that I want. And then we got the submit. And then down below here, go to results. I think it's right here. Yeah. So it gives a list of all of the cities. Isn't that awesome? It gives a list of all the cities and all the zip codes just like that. Okay. Bam. So right there, we just go ahead and copy it, put it on a text file, organize it, and then paste it back into the site, and it ends up coming up here. Okay. So yeah, we don't normally do the state. So we do the city and the state option. I have my team just put it in a text file, comment out, and then just paste it right in here. Now we just put a little bit of light gray color on here because the emphasis for the end user, for the customers to come here, is really not to check this out. This is really for us to come in and show up on the search engine. So when somebody types in mobile mechanic and the zip code, hopefully we're going to show up for those. Or they type in mobile mechanic, instead of mobile mechanic Austin, maybe they type in mobile mechanic Cedar Creek, and we're going to end up showing up for those options. So great little tool on that. So let's go ahead and move on to the next pages here. We've really completed our home page at this point. And this is a very thin site. This is a very specific niche site. So this is the main money page as page 1. So everything else is just really done to support it. We have our contact down here. We have our disclaimers. I highly recommend that you, there was a course out there that was offered that I'm going to try to, I have been in contact with actually the creator of it, so I'm trying to work out a deal for you guys. I'm not interested in the affiliate commissions. I just like to see you get good quality disclaimers. Now, if you can't find it, there's going to be some other resources around from the members of the forum who are very helpful. But Google has made it very clear that they like to have disclaimers on the sites, and so we're going to do what Google's asking for. Okay, so I think this is a really good idea. I've noticed an improvement with all the indexing. For example, if we've got a couple of pages on here, what always get indexed first is the home page, and then these will get indexed, and then later on we'll have other pages get indexed, which tells me that Google is crawling these. They're very alert to that. So okay, so then our next page on here, again, we're very thin on here. We'll get to the next page, is our service area. And this is more of another geo-targeting site here. Basically,
Mobile Mechanic Pros, we come to you.
Sorry about that. I'll go and show you how to do this. We just go and copy and paste this in. This is a Google map with our address in here. And then we just repeat out our citation and this here. So it's very clear, hey, we got a service area. These are the areas that Mobile Mechanic Pros services on here. And again, it really helps to anchor down and to provide the location of this, because we're using duplicate content for the home page. And it's really working out well for us. I'm telling you, these sites, this one not included, but we did a little over 100 of these, and about 95 or so were on page 1 within like 7 to 10 days, brand new websites. So what we're doing here is definitely working, and we've done it in other niches, so this is no one-time deal. So definitely follow that. So I'll just pause the video, and then I'll go to the site where we get this link right here, and I'll show you how we do that. And then after that, we'll get into the silo structure. We're going to do a single silo structure for this site. Really important for long term and for bringing it from kind of the bottom of page 1 up to the top of it. Okay, so it's really easy. You just go over to Google. You just type in Google Maps. I'm here at maps.google.com. I simply type in the address, I press search, and this is where it's found it here. And then you just hit this little sign right here, this little link sign. And if you hit customize and preview embed, you can customize the shape and size. I think we got large on ours. Maybe that's it. And then you just simply take this. This right here, just copy it, come back to your site, and just I'll just run through it just in case people aren't familiar with copy and pasting the HTML code. So really all we're doing is we're coming in to this page here, and it's right there. But if you don't have it there, then you just switch over your tab to HTML, and then it's right here from the iframe down, and you just copy and paste it in, and then come back to visual, and you'll see it there. So pretty straightforward. Okay, now let me get into so that's pretty basic stuff. So that's it.
Mobile Mechanic.
We have a contact us. Now currently right now with the contact us,
Mobile Mechanic Pros,
we're primarily
come to
driving
you.
customers
Enjoy the
to call us. Okay, so that's because currently that's how we get paid. However, I want to let you know that we are working on adding a contact form both in the contact area and also on the sidebar here on every page, and it'll be accessible to everyone else. That's coming in the future. It's going to be a upgrade of free to current members, where you'll be able to take, and you'll also be able to track. It'll come in on your invoicing. You'll be able to track both the phone calls, and then you'll also be able to track the amount of emails that will then get forwarded to your mobile mechanic, and you can charge for those as well, and they'll show up both on the invoice. Okay, so we've been doing a little bit of testing with that, and there's definitely a certain amount of people. It's a larger percentage of people just want to pick up the phone and call, but there are buyers out there who don't want to pick up the phone and just call. For some reason, they want to fill out a form and have you contact them. You know, that's just the way some people are. So we definitely want to provide that, and we'll have that coming up here, and we'll integrate it with the software solution. So, but for right now, what we're doing is we're just having them contact us, because it's the only way we get paid on these. Okay, so that's it. That's it as far as our initial take on the site. It's really, you know, we've made the homepage Mobile Mechanic Austin. We just switched that out instead of homepage here. Make that more keyword rich.
Mobile.
We just really have this one page, right? And we just fully optimized it in every place for the pictures, the H1, H2 tags, the SEO all-in-one pack. We've provided the service areas that we're in. Really a thin slide. We've got our disclaimers, so Google likes all this kind of stuff on here. Other than that, we just have a service area and a contact us. So it's really a 3-page site, very thin site. And if you've got exact match domain, either a .com, .net, or .org, you can get away with this stuff still. And it's, you know, this is a good quality. I mean, you have to look at Google. Google's got to say themselves, do we want something like this showing up on page 1? And I think so. I think it's it's not the best site in the world, but it's it does provide real value to customers. And you know, the phone calls are being when people call, they get a real mobile mechanic. And so it's a win-win for everybody. Now, this is not necessarily going to be able to keep you on page 1 necessarily. We like to take additional measures to this as well, and that's by we start adding posts in what I call a single silo structure. So what does that look like? Let's take a look at where are we? Hold on one second. Where did I put it? There it is. Okay. So this is down below the video on here, and this is just a bubble graph, and this is our home page. This is Mobile Mechanic homepage. Okay, that's the home page we just worked and completed on. Now what I'm going to do is these are, if you go to the source page and then you go into the keywords, you'll see that these are our keywords right here, and so these all represent posts, and these represent post, original post, 300 to 400 words with one anchor text pointing back to the home page. And so I'm going to put in one article with Mobile Mechanic Austin in it as the anchor text pointing back to the home page. I'm going to put another one with another keyword. This is Mobile Auto Repair Austin, so that's going to go back to the home page. So these are just my keywords, and I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to have one that's just going to be click here because that looks natural. I'm going to have one that's going to be just the company name, Mobile Mechanic Pros. I'm going to have another link that's just the raw URL. Okay, so we're going to do that, and I'm not going to do these all at once. Well, I'm going to enter them in all at once. I'm going to show you how we do that. I'm going to enter them all in at once as posts, but I'm going to schedule these out at about one per week, so that it looks like, look, week 1 we've been indexed, we got the home page. Week 2, boom, a post shows up. Week 3, another post shows up. Week 4, another one does. So we have an active site that is regularly posting original content that's all relevant. So we become a very rich authority site like this. And for this one right here, this is probably, these articles on here, I'm going to do what, I've got 8 of them here. It's probably going to be enough because this is not a very competitive marketplace. But if it was more competitive, I would then schedule out and I would enter in all of these. I'm going to show you how you do that. We're going to enter them all in at once, and then we're going to schedule WordPress to post them once per week. And I would just do more of them. Okay. So, and where's that going to go? That's going to go. Let's look back at that home page. Where are these going to go? Are they going to show off to the side here? No, because we don't want we only want the bots to really know about them. So we're not going to show them up here. Are we going to put them up here? No, because this is where we want our customer to land and we want our customer to call. That's all that we want. So we're just going to sneak them down here. It's going to be right here under Mobile Mechanic News. And it's just, this is the sample news. I'm going to change this out, and it's just by default it'll just show 3 on here, even though you may have 100 of them. It'll just show 3, and then once they click in there they could find the other ones. But the point is that the bots, the search engines can find them, and that's the important thing. And then all the articles are supportive and they're all original. So that's pretty good for this video here. I'm gonna stop this video, and then the next one will continue, and I'll show you how I post the original content up. I get them from my own writers, but I'll show you places where you can go to get really inexpensive articles. And they don't need to be of the highest quality. They just need to be original and readable, and that will pretty much do it right there. So I'll talk to you in the next video.